you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Hello everyone, welcome to Carlosnikov Gaming and another video from Operation Sertorius. It's been a while since the last video, but we're jumping straight back into the action with this one, in which the police chief is about to open a new police station in the middle of the village. The civilians are gathering in protest, giving us some respite from the endless attacks.
You've got a guy very close in front of you, you aware? You've got 8 to 10 police moving down the track towards the front of our gates. Coming down.
The police have asked the task force to hang back as to not over-intimidate the civilians gathering in the centre of the village just down the street from the police station and Camp Alamo. As the sun begins to go down, the police chief leaves the police station and heads down to talk to the disgruntled locals. Seemingly out of nowhere, an attacker lunges forwards and stabs the police chief. The police decide to shoot a civilian ringleader who is trying to encourage the other civilians to fight. Outraged by the shooting, the situation quickly descends into chaos. With anger amongst the civilians at an all-time high, our team leader decides that we should spend the night at Camp Alamo, where we can keep a close eye on the unfolding events. This means we have to retrieve all of our kit from the SF base and bring it back to the camp. But even this doesn't go quite to plan. That night, the civilian population launched multiple attacks on the SF base and on Camp Alamo. Despite being outnumbered, we were able to defend our position from being overrun. By the time morning comes, the civilian population are still launching attacks on our position.
There we go. Content on the roll. Or even if... Hello YouTube! Do you want some pyro in there?
You got pyro?
Yeah.
Put one over.
This is probably gonna miss. Fuck.
Oh. On the right, go.
Got it.
Yeah. How you doing? Fuck's sake.
Where?
You good? Grenade incoming. Have we got a sniper problem again, or was it like a house safe visit to go out?
Up the top, where the white stunner is. Safe, man.
If he peeks it again, he's a brave man. Side, side, side. Mag! Oh.
We got him. Yeah, I'll put it around backwards. Why is he walking out?
I was gonna say, I'm not convinced about that.
It's around that one.
I've got to keep an eye on the window behind me to make sure our sniper friend hasn't made a return. How many of you are dead or alive?
I'm dead.
Okay. And you?
I'm dead.
Right. What do you guys need?
He needs one medic.
You both need an actual medic.
I got one, I got fragged, I'm dead.
You got about 3 in your leg.
No.
I didn't feel a single one, mate. How many of you are dead or alive?
I'm dead.
Okay. And you?
I'm dead.
You got about 3 in your leg.
No.
Bit weird.
Alright, I'll call it if I didn't feel it, mate. Medic! The remaining civilians use smoke to cover their escape, giving us valuable time to medic our wounded.
Give me the fuse!
Right. Who needs what where?
Yeah. Right. Ready?
You in?
You're in.
Come on, George, get on the medic.
You're in. Right, back in.
How long until we can shut this fucking gate?
I'm not sure, quite a while still, I think.
Okay.
I think they closed it, they opened it at 7:20.
7:20 and the time is 7:47. Fuck. We are all fecked. Having established that we are all indeed fecked, we notice that there is a single police officer downed outside of our gates, despite not having heard of any police reinforcements coming our way. Fearing a possible betrayal by the police force, we decide to take action. Shall we just go and grab him and interrogate him?
Grab him.
Right, mission! Yeah. Where's George?
George, come on.
This guy here. Just grab him. Where? Yeah.
We'll come back to you on that. That way.
Right, medic, someone medic him back in. Medic him and then interrogate his ass.
What unit are you in, please?
I am.
A. B.
I'm part of the. I'm part of two.
A2.
So,
Out of two.
Yeah.
We thought I was some shit talking, innit? So it's
That's Irish, isn't it? You guys it? And Chris?
Yes, yes.
It's Irish, mate.
so once again, why were you outside the front gate and on the tree?
We were told, this is the truth,
Huh?
we were told there had been no contact from Task Force Black Knight. Task Force Black Knight. There had been no contact from them within an hour, so we were told to move in. We were told to investigate the situation, see what was going on. We arrived. We found a bunch of Sueys with guns, you know. And
So what you're trying to tell me, you walked all the way here without seeing them at the front gate?
say again,
So how come you were dead at the end of the driveway?
I got shot.
We asked it, he's team leader apparently.
Well, I've got to see
The team leader.
The police officer was indeed innocent and was just caught in the crossfire between us and the civilians. For a few blissful minutes, the village turns quiet. Good God, I look like shit. Time now is 08:20. The gates are just about to be closed after having been blown up. Again, update from during the night. Camp Alamo, which if I hadn't mentioned is the camp that this is, got attacked several times. Civpot were basically just going around the perimeter and chucking grenades over, and then they blew up the gates, and so the gates were open for an hour, and yeah, they just kept coming back, trying their luck, and never succeeding, because every single time they tried it, they were just decimated, basically. It's quite a good place to defend, because there's only one way in and out, and there's plenty of cover for it. So, and then this morning, as you've seen, they did the exact same thing, went around the edge, threw a load of grenades over, blew up the gates again, and so they're just about to be shut again, literally now, 8:20. And this is my room, or what's left of it. Sort of my pit was here. This is the view from the window. Looking over the village, very nice. Front gate's just here. But the main problem is this. As you can see, window, 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 no window. All night, just BBs were coming in here, tracer rounds. Looked cool. It was a pain in the ass when you were trying to sleep. And as you can see, just there, one singular flash got lobbed up in here. It wasn't until this morning we realised we could put this board up over it. But it keeps falling out, as you can see. But it's all sort of died down again. No doubt they'll try again before Index. I'll speak of which, we have contact. And that's going to do it for this one. Thank you all so very much for watching. If you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you stay in the loop with all future videos. In the next one, we decide to take this fight to the civilians on their doorstep, but we come up against much heavier resistance than we were expecting. And even when we make it back to our camp, there are still a few very, very close calls. So make sure you don't miss that. But until the next video, goodbye!